What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Wednesday live stream. So happy to see you all here. Happy hump day to you. Already got plenty of you in the chat. Over 100 already. We are streaming live now on Twitter, also known as X. Hope you've all been having a good week so far. I have a great guest today. He's a frequent guest also on the Highly Posable podcast. Check that out on YouTube. It's Friday nights. But this guy is an artist, second to none when it comes to the Dio game. A skilled architect of foam, 3D printed parts, plastic. It's my buddy, 78 points of articulation. What's going on, man?
Morning, or evening over there.
Yeah.
What's up? Thanks for that, man. Thanks for having me on.
Of course. So you say morning because
I'm on the other side. I'm 12 hours ahead.
Yeah.
I'm in the future. So I'm having my cup of coffee in the morning.
Indonesia.
The tropics, man. The tropics. I've been out here for, I'm going to be pushing 20 years soon, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That
I know.
So I mentioned the Dios, and right off the bat, right behind you, that skull castle. What do you call that? I think that's massive.
It's massive. It's so I have to do the conversion. That's 4 foot tall. Like it goes up more, a little bit more. Yeah. 4 foot tall. Obviously there's a skull in the middle, and it's a gray skull, castle gray skull kind of inspired thing.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
Not, not really. It's also a traditional castle. And it's gonna have another, we're working on it now, but this piece in the middle, because some people may not like, they may be intimidated by the skull.
It has fangs. It has fangs.
It has fangs. There's one that's less intimidating, so there's going to be a piece that goes in there instead, like another.
Guys,
door.
Thank you. I just want to tell the chat thank you. I fixed my volume. I don't know why it does that. This mic has its own volume control on it, and it lowers it for some reason by itself.
I got.
But it should be good now.
I've had to buy a little adapter thing from the brand called Evo to control this thing. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's what I need. My volume should be really good now.
Yeah, you sound good.
I know it sounds good to you, but it might sound different to the
Close
chat.
my eyes. You're right.
Yeah, there we go. Titan says it sounds good. Sounds good. Okay. So you have a good week so far?
Halfway through so far. Yeah, halfway through. I got a deadline tomorrow for work, but so tonight might be a late one. And that's how it is.
Speaking of work, I got to start my work tomorrow morning very early. Very early. So there's no after show because of that. But however, we're gonna get into pickups here in a minute. I just want to let my channel members know that there will be a special members only stream this weekend. There won't be a normal stream, I don't think, but there will be a members only stream probably on Sunday. So stay tuned for that this weekend, channel members. But in the meantime, now 78, I know it's like the early morning for you. It's like 6 a.m.
It's 7 a.m. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too
7
bad.
7 a.m. Okay, so because of that, I don't know if you've ever seen this show.
No, I hardly catch it live. That's true, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm always the guy at replay crew.
So I don't know if you knew this, but sometimes on Wednesdays we do a little segment. Have you heard of the segment?
No.
It's a little segment called "Let Me Show You Something."
Oh yeah.
Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Let me show you something.
That was a really, really long, obnoxious way to say that we're going to do pickups. Yeah. So you're the guest, so you want to start off. What new toys did you add? And it doesn't have to be toys. It can be anything. It can be anything that you collect,
So toy photography, we're always looking for accessories. In Japan, they make the gachapon, the little capsule toys.
Okay.
All right. And so this is like, you can buy them, they're blind boxes, but if you buy the box, you get the whole set. And it's basically like a convenience store late night snack set.
That's cool.
And so,
now,
they can have their...
we have stuff like that, but it's called. They come in these balls, and they're called
Yeah.
mini brands.
Oh yeah, mini brands. Yeah, exactly. Mini brands is basically the white guy.
They're often out of scale, but they're cool.
Yeah, these guys are not quite to scale. Like even in the series, things are out of scale. Like they don't one box to the next doesn't match at all. Like the chair will be too small, but then the accessories usually fit. So this is some sorcerer's kit. It's got an owl.
It's all about having
paintings.
a good library of accessories and parts and stuff for your dials, right? So
that's right. And so
I get the most random stuff.
Most random. So I use like maybe half of the stuff in here, but if you pre-order these, they're like $30 for the box.
Dang.
Yeah. If you pre-order them, if they're once they come out, they're like $50.
I mean, that's like that's the price of like one tiny little accessory from Hobby Lobby. Like I'm not exaggerating.
They're not saying anything, but they're paying for something else, aren't they?
I don't know. Yeah, what's Hobby Lobby paying for? They're not into baby oil, are they? I don't know.
No, they're not into baby oil, but they're into digging stuff up, I believe, somewhere.
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, like it's funding explorations and it's going to a church, a certain church.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
the Church of Scientology. Tom Cruise.
I don't know which one it is. No, not Scientology, but it's. I forgot exactly what it is, but they also do like these fundings. This was years ago. I remember looking into it.
Huh. Okay.
Could be fake news. It could be fake news, but I did read about that.
Real quick, I want to break away from this for a minute to get to the chat. Okay. Scott Hughes says I'm repping the Crips. And Junkion says Ryan in touch with his grunge roots tonight with the flannel. Today fall hit. Okay? It's raining, it's a little colder. I put on a flannel this morning. It's not like fall enough for a jacket, but it's just a little bit of autumn for a flannel. That's it. But does it not look nice?
It's almost like a Tiffany blue.
Thank you. Yeah. I don't know what Tiffany blue is, but apparently it's this.
The jewelry company.
They have their own color blue?
They whenever you bought your wife something maybe from there and it comes packaged in that blue. No, okay.
Listen, I collect toys. I don't have money. I don't have money for jewelry.
All right. Sorry.
Oh yeah. I forgot. Oh, I was gonna wear my cool rings, and I'd be like, "Oh, it's ring night."
Yeah.
Anyway, continue on. I'm sorry for cutting you off.
No. So it was just the Tiffany thing. Yeah. So those are the two things. I also got. I haven't opened them yet though. But yeah, anime, the new one.
Yeah.
The monkey One Piece. Supposedly better than the first one. I hope it is, because the first one was just a bit disappointing. Looks great, but didn't move like how you wanted a guy made out of rubber to move.
Well, I bought that thing. I don't like the show, but my kid likes it. So I'm like, oh, this will get him in. Then we can be in the same hobby, right?
I did that.
He's
going
to love this. And so I'm like, look what I got, man. You can have it. He's like, oh, thanks, Dad. I was like, all right, fine.
My kid put it in the drawer. Like literally, like it's in the drawer. Like you open his first drawer, it's just there. I was like, oh, all right.
Not from Tiffany's. She says no, he never has.
I'm sorry for bringing it up, man. I'm sorry.
Tiffany's, you're just paying for the name.
You are. It is overpriced.
Yeah,
but you know,
pay for the
you
name.
Want to impress the girl when you're dating. You know,
we've been married 20 years. That's over.
Okay. They've been around longer than that. No, you didn't do that. I did earrings once.
Yeah, I think I took her to the Sizzler. Nice
Sizzler. Not even Cheesecake Factory.
All you can eat jumbo shrimp.
Surf and turf.
Justin, thanks for the super chat, man. He says, hey, Ryan, when Chad wrote Dolly Lovers, was he thinking about dangling his dice on your Marvel Legends and Classified collections? Sure. I don't get it, but yes, that's what Chad was thinking. Thank you, Justin.
Is that a teabag reference or something?
I think it might be an action figure teabag. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Okay. All right.
I just never heard of, dice. I don't know. Yeah.
It's the family friendly way of saying it.
Maybe. I mean, look, Chad is not a fan of 1/12 scale, and that's pretty much all I collect. So he probably would come over and teabag my collection just out of spite, out of hate. Thanks for that super chat, Justin. Kato, hey man, thanks for the tater chat. He says, I'm here for all 81 points of articulation. That's right. Technically, I could be 78 points I could be 81 points of articulation, 3 more than you, because I was born in 81.
There you go.
Yeah. Thank you, Kato. All right. You want to see what I got?
Yeah.
Oh, I was hoping you say no. Okay. Well, my
wife. Is that good?
I got some okay stuff. Nothing really, that I'm crazy about. But my wife went to Ross. She went to Ross, I don't know, to get something. And of course, she knows I got to go to the toy aisle. This is why I don't have any jewelry from Tiffany's, because I have to go to the toy aisle. And she found some McFarlane figures. There was I don't know, some maybe The Witcher or something stuff. But they had this blue Beetle, and it was only $4.99. $4.99 for a blue Beetle, and it doesn't. I'm not a fan of McFarlane figures. I don't really collect them. But I actually thought this movie was okay, and it was $5. I'm like, yeah, get that. I'll do something with it. We'll do something with it.
Will you?
Probably not.
Probably not.
It's probably going to go in a tub. It's probably going to go in a tub, and then I'll eventually give it away on the channel to someone who doesn't really want it. I
never saw the film, so
I went and saw it because me and my kid watched Young Justice, and Blue Beetle was a big part of that. And the first 2 seasons are pretty good. After that, it's after that it's almost the worst cartoon I've ever seen. But the first 2 seasons of Young Justice are excellent.
That's bad.
Yeah. Bad. So I took him to see that Blue Beetle movie when it came out, and it was better than anything from the MCU after 2019. It was just it wasn't they had the kid from from Cobra Kai in it.
Yeah, we got there's an MCU. What's her name? The Switch, Agatha something show on right now. Right, it's on right now. Nobody's talking about it.
No one knows. How do you know that?
Well, someone mentioned the Penguin. All right,
now
the Penguin show's out, and
I know
people
this
are
is
talking good.
Dude, let me tell you. So this is a quick aside from pickups. I'm sorry, but I'm talking to Tony from Analog Toys today. Right? He might be coming back to the show as a guest here in a I don't know, few weeks, but a little tease there. But I'm talking to him and he's asking me if I've seen Penguin. I'm like, no, man. I was like, I canceled HBO. It was like $20 a month. There was nothing on it I wanted to watch, so I canceled it like a year ago. He's like, "Oh man, you gotta watch the Penguin, mate. You gotta watch the Penguin, mate." Right? And then this song started playing out of nowhere while we were. That happens when you talk to him. I'm like, okay, I'll sign up for HBO based on your recommendation, because I don't know if you've ever seen the Analog Toys channel. Tony hates everything in media.
Yeah, or anything recent.
Anything that came out after 2005, Tony's like, it's crap, mate. It's crap. Right? It's no good. That's not a knife. So
does he know how you do his accent?
Horribly? Yes. He knows.
He knows. Okay. Yeah, you just offended a whole country.
A whole continent, technically.
Okay. And because he's not originally from Australia, he's from the UK somewhere originally, right? So
yeah, I know, but
two play. Yeah, man. Anyway.
Mm-hmm. Well, he still sounds like an English guy, but he has a little bit of Australian.
He's got a twang. He's got the twang.
Yeah. But yes, I listen. I try to offend as many people as I can on this show. right?
Good for,
Got random people mad at me.
Yeah, another one. I saw that. Anyway, DJ Khaled.
DJ Khaled, another one. So I don't know what I was saying. So I told him I'll sign up for HBO just to watch Penguin because you said it's good. And he's like, well, I'll tell you what, Mike. He's like, just wait until the whole series is out, and then you sign up for a 7-day free trial, mate. I said, okay, that's great. That's what I'll do. He said,
so you haven't watched it.
Is the whole series out yet? Can I get this over with?
I think it's like episode 2 or 3. I think it's episode 2 or 3, something like that. But people are saying it's good. So yeah.
Mython's mad at me for looking at him too intensely. I'm sorry, Mython.
Mad or turned on?
Yeah. They're not sex eyes. They were intense eyes. I got a couple.
Depends on the moment. Anyway, all right. Yeah. See, Agatha is on episode 3. Matt with 2 T's. Who knew that?
Matt with 2 T's. Matt, you can make better choices. Matt Hatter's gonna DM me spoilers. God, that guy. He's always mad at me. Jeff, thanks for the tater chat. Ryan, glad I could catch a live show. It's been a minute. Looking forward to seeing you Saturday at the toy show. What's up, 78 points?
What's up, Jeff?
Jeff from the Council of Jeffs. Yeah, so there's a toy show near me, kind of near me. It's like 30 minutes away. But yeah, I'm taking the kids. I'm taking my boy and his son over there. By the way, shout out to Tyler. Thank you so much. He hooked up my kid's friend with the entire X-Men 97 wave for cost. And we know what that's going for right now. Like the Wolverine and the Rogue. Even though I guess they're going back up for pre-order at some point.
Yeah.
Like
I didn't
$100
are they re-releasing them or something?
$100
each?
After I bought the X-Men 97 wave from him at retail, then they were like, oh, we're going to put up Wolverine and Rogue for pre-order again. It's like, oh. Anyway, thank you, Tyler. Back to pickups. And Jeff, yes, see you Saturday, man. Thanks for the tater chat. Back to pickups, and then back to the chat. And then eventually, at some point, maybe an hour from now, we'll talk about the diorama. Okay. I've been filling in the gaps in my Silver Surfer collection. I'm collecting volume 2, 1 through 100, and I've been kind of picking away at it for the better part of 2 years. So this week I got in issue 47 and 92.
Is that Ron Lim goodness? Like the artist?
Yes.
Is that Ron Lim?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is Ron Lim.
That's like peak 80s, 90s goodness there.
Yep. Got Drax the Destroyer on
yeah.
Adam Warlock there in the background. So yeah, I've been not completing the whole run for the past 2 years. I go to a show, I dig through a few bins, I'll find one, right? I want to get all 1 through 100, and I have the last 2 on the way because I had like 5 left to go, and I'm just like eBay, $3-4 each, get it. Usually these are like $1 each at a show, you know.
Yeah, they should be in the dollar bin. Exactly. I was gonna say those are dollar. Those are like,
right. Yeah. All right, so I got that. Got that Blue Beetle. I got this.
That's way better than the Blue Beetle.
Yeah. But it was $5. Would you have passed it up for $5?
Yeah.
I should have. You're right.
I should have. Because that's a coffee.
Yeah.
It's like finding a coffee. I try and do that, man.
So stupid.
Sorry.
Man. It's fine. I got this Hulkbuster.
For $5?
No. I think this was... Chat, tell me how much this was. It was a lot.
Was it over 50?
I think it was 50.
Oh, okay. At 50. All right.
Unbelievably frustrating, this figure. This chest armor doesn't want to stay on. You go to move it, and it just keeps... Of course, I won't do it because I'm on camera.
Yeah, of course.
But I'm just posing around, and it keeps... Oh, there it goes. It just keeps popping off. It's like... Maybe I'll just glue it. But then it has all this sculpt underneath. Like battle damage. Like you can take the chest piece and the back piece off. Yeah. And see, like one of its freaking things just came off. I don't know where it went. One of those things on his back just popped off. Now look. Look at this. Look at this diaphragm. You see that?
Yeah.
It has an action feature. It's not supposed
Spring
to do
action.
that.
Spring action. There you go.
Why does it do that? It's like, I want to pose it like this. Nope. I want to pose it like that. Nope. It's so frustrating. It looks nice. It does look nice.
Does he look nice? You could do cool.
I know that you're not a Marvel Legends guy. I get it.
Well, I buy some. I recently got these guys, and I was really upset with them.
Oh, how come? The pink?
The head sculpt. The head is just too weird.
It's not 8-bitty enough.
Yeah, like the body is all nice and smooth, and then that is like
it's like a deep wash.
Yeah, but it looks like someone drew on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, angrily drew on it and then go, there you go, there's your tube. And you're like, fuck, it's so ugly.
It's the pastels. Let's see here. So I got that frustrating Hulkbuster and so the members only stream this weekend. We're gonna break open another box, guys. The Topps Star Wars Return of the Jedi Wide Vision cards. I have one complete set. I'm looking for the chase cards, the holograms. When I have a complete second set, I'm going to give it away to a channel member. And I also got a box of Empire Strikes Back because they came in a set on eBay. They were together. These are sealed from the 90s, from 1995. Aren't you impressed?
I'm impressed.
You don't look impressed.
Those. Are there cards worth any money in there?
No. Well, the holograms might.
No, then I'm not impressed. Okay.
I can't find any. I can't find any that are for sale, so maybe they're worth a lot.
Maybe.
I mean, the whole box was. Yeah, that one's good. Great. How about the Luke Cage before that?
No, I didn't. I wait till people buy them and then I buy them. You know, I wait for the reviews. I wait for people to tell me what's good.
Yeah, fine.
This guy's good.
Do it your way, okay? Hey, we got Justin Booth. Thank you so much for 5 3POA podcast memberships, man. Very nice of you, Justin. I should scroll up and see who got those. And I'll say their names out loud. I can't find... Oh, here we go. We got Encountered Culture, Scuba Pete, Life Rants Pod, Pablo Lopez Toy Box Photography,
yeah, Pablo.
and G-Force Racing 20. Hey, I know some of those guys.
Yeah.
What's up, Scuba? Right on. Pablo and G-Force Racing. Those are the ones I know. Awesome. Thank you, Justin. That was very nice.
Henrock got one as well. Henrock got from K-Dog.
Where's Henrock?
K-Dog Broadcasting gifted 1 3POA membership. Sorry, that's another one. Sorry, my bad.
Oh, there we go.
I'm going in the future.
Yeah, you're cutting ahead. What are you doing?
I'm kind of sorry.
It's okay. Hey, Jeff Morris. No, I'm sorry. K-Dog Broadcasting. Thank you for the gifted membership, K-Dog. Yeah. Always appreciate you. Mython the Python says, I accept your apology, Twinsy. Love you. Thank you, Mython. I'm going to be on his channel next month. I forget the exact day.
How professional is his presentation? He has like the times, like a tour date thing.
He does, yeah.
I was impressed. I was like, wow.
He's doing way better than me, let me tell you. Yeah, awesome. Thanks, Mython. Jeff Morris says, we need more Jeffs. Thanks for that tater chat. The Council of Jeffs needs more Jeffs. You're not a Jeff, are you?
Okay. I don't know. Actually, I don't know any Jeffs in real life, I think.
You look like a Jeff.
I look like a Jeff? No. I don't know if that's a compliment. Or
you don't. Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate you. And we are all caught up. Okay. That's everything I got. Caught up with the tater chats. All right. So you're making some kind of dio or something. I don't know.
Something. I'm messing around.
I'm kidding. Listen, full disclosure, it looks so good. Like, as soon as you posted it, I hit you up. Well, no, you hit me up. You're like, hey, this dial's ready. Let's do a show. I'm like, you're on. And then I looked at it, and I'm like, what are you charging for this? You told me. And then the next thing you know, that showed up in your PayPal, because I'm like, I'm getting one. So
I know. I was humbled. I was thanked. I know, because I usually do the deposit. I'm like, hey guys, I know, dioramas are, pricier items, so I ask for deposits. Later on, it's not like here's the whole thing in one hit and people freak out. So, but
I don't like the deposit
some
thing.
people don't play. Some people don't play like that, and they just pull it out and go, here's their. Oh,
you know
wow.
why? You know why? Because I learned my lesson with Mezco. You put that deposit down, and then they try to charge your card, and their website sucks, so it never works, right?
Yeah.
Or they hit you on a day, you're like, oh, I didn't know they were going to charge me today, right? It sucks. So I'm like, if you got it, I'm just like, no deposit. I'm just paying for the whole thing. Let's do it.
And it's the only website that does that.
Yeah, Mezco's website's weird. Anyway, tell us about, I assume you have a slideshow. Oh, you do.
I have a slideshow. Yeah. There it is. There's a little slideshow we can go through. So I've been making dios. We're in a few days, it'll be the 3-year anniversary since I started doing this thing.
Wow.
And done 20 designs.
For 3 years, I've been looking at your dios thinking, I should get one of those. Yeah. It took 3 years for me to get one.
So it's the long game. It's a slow tease.
It's a long game. I was waiting for clearance. I'm sorry, I was waiting for
the ollie, the 78 ollies. Yeah,
waiting for an
78 ollies was over here. That number 9 was $120 or something.
Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah.
Anyway, so I made this rooftop in last year.
Yeah,
2 years ago. Man, God, man, bad.
Has that been 2 years? I remember that one. Wow.
Yeah, and people really liked it, and people kept hitting me up. Hey, can you do another one? Can you do another one? Can you do another one? And one of the things that I want to do is every time one dio gets released, I never go back and do the same dio again.
Right.
Like, I don't want to do that, so that everyone who buys it supports at the beginning. They have something that's a one-off, and they know that it's not going to be, as a photographer, some people like, if everyone starts having the same walls and things like that, it takes a bit of shine off your stuff. So,
naked dial
thing, that's it.
Yeah.
And I know exactly that naked dial.
Everyone has it,
but
it gets
the
old.
Rooftop was the one that everyone asked for. Everyone was like, "Can you do another one? Do another one." And so we're making another one, and this time I went bigger and made it into a deluxe set. So instead of just having one wall in the back, we literally get another building on the left there. And you can see it has the fire stairs and it has a little balcony or space there on the upper floor. So you almost get, if you want to think about the street level, 1, 2, 3 layers or levels there. And you got Spidey there on the roof, on the fire stair building. But I understand the deluxe may be a bit intimidating in terms of price tag and size. So I offered the standard version, which is more, just the back wall there. This is considerably bigger than the previous one, like a quarter to a third bigger. The reason being, I used to make them always fit into a D12, but now I was just like, the D12's no longer being produced. The new display cabinet from IKEA is smaller and like almost too small. So I just said, forget it. We're just going to make it bigger. And everything's loose. One of the things that not just because of shipping internationally, I have to try and make it collapsible so I can get into a smaller box. But also, once you start getting a few dios, shout out to Henrock in the chat. He understands the problem with storing dios. So if you can like put them up, fold them down or break them down so they just stand up like books, it's much easier to store. So everything collapses. And this little guy here, the fire stair, he has different sides. So there's a blank wall, there's a window, and then there's the fire stair door there, and you can just rotate it around. All the bits on top are loose. All the bits on top are loose. And
there's a ton of room there. There's just a lot of we can do a lot of activities.
Yeah, so it's about 15 by 15. It is a bit shorter in the front and longer in the back by about just under an inch.
Okay.
That's because of the buildings. The buildings next to it. That's why that happened. The little skylight thing in the middle there, you can take it out. You can put a light underneath there. So all the windows, you can put a light behind it and allows like the light to come through. So this is the back wall, which is more of an old school kind of building. You see
Yeah.
the lights can come through,
Whew.
and then the deluxe building on the side there, which also allows the lights to come through. And the staircase is strong enough to put a figure on, and the balconies, so the fire stair balconies. It's a bit narrow, but you can get a figure on there. Yeah, you can't really do two figures fighting, but you can get a guy on there.
Well, I mean,
there's
oh yeah, there we go.
Bats is on there, no problem on that side. And everything's loose, so you can configure it however you want. And that's to show you the scale or the size comparison of the original Rooftop to this.
That's
so
cool.
It is bigger, and it's taller. I did that on purpose. So if you do have the old one, you're not getting the same thing again. You're building up your world, you're building up your city, your rooftop, and you could put them together. So there's a taller one, a lower one. Yeah.
That's cool.
And, I did tease this about a month ago. As an architect, I designed in CAD. So there's the CAD, and you can see how certain things stayed the same, certain things changed. So like, the design or the look of the buildings are the same, but I added the balcony on the final one, just to give it a bit more versatility. And you mentioned, like, can you get a lot of figures on there? You can get a lot of figures. It's big. So this is 9 figures, I think, 10, including Spidey.
And it looks great.
Fits fine. It fits fine. So, pre-orders are open. I do them in batches of about a dozen per batch. We're on batch 3 opening now, and it takes about a month and a half per batch. So batch 3 is open now. It'll deliver in January.
Spidey late to the freak off.
I don't know where the baby oil is for this one, but
so you're on batch 3 right now.
Yeah, that's right. You're in batch 1, sir.
I'm in batch 1. All right.
Yeah, and I'm going to cap it at batch 3.
Okay, there you go. So limited amount of time.
So I got about 5 spots left, and I'm going to cap it, close it again, so that everyone who did support at the get-go in the first few days and all that, they get something that's okay. Not everyone's going to have this thing.
Now, one thing you do with your dials is often you'll put out a new dial, and it's compatible with one you've already done.
That's right.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So, like, for instance, you did the corridor, right?
That's right, sir.
And which one was that compatible with?
That is the core. Where do you go? The corridor has a loose ceiling panel, like a slab, right? And if you take it out, and you can put this rooftop on top of it, and that skylight will fit in the middle of the corridor itself, so it's centered. So you can do a photo if you want, like someone opening that skylight and jumping down, or from this side, something climbing out of the corridor, and you can illuminate the corridor below. It's trying to create, again, the rooftop, of course, the original rooftop fits well, but the corridor fits with this one. Now, this is bigger than the previous Detolf dials, so the buildings will not connect to this, but the corridor itself, you can do. I mean, it's an internal shot, so you can do things with that. So that was fun. I wanted to do that as a little, and these kinds of things I usually don't tell people because I don't know I'm going to do this till much later, and it's like when we're doing the new dial, I'm like, okay, how can I bring something back from a previous dial? So the corridor is the thing I'm bringing back on this one. Yeah, thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
I'm not telling you to reveal anything. I don't know if you have plans, but going forward, there is a chance that you would do another dial in the future that would tie into this one, is what I'm saying.
That's right.
Yeah.
Very, very, very possible. Because I'm letting the Detolf thing go because, a lot of people are telling me like, hey, either their Detolfs are already full or they just can't get them anymore.
Or they're shattering.
Yeah, they're shattering. That's right.
Yeah.
I think that's why they discontinued it, right?
Yeah, I would think.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay.
So I'm gonna jump.
You mentioned that the fire escape can hold a figure. It's strong enough to hold a figure. So as far as like materials, Like, what materials are you using to build this? Because you also you design it in CAD. Is it?
Mm-hmm.
It's not all 3D printed.
It's not 3D printed. No, nothing. This one, there's nothing 3D printed. So, in the past, I would give 3D print accessories or elements to it. And I design it in CAD and I send it to a service that prints it for me. But the services are unreliable lately, and either they're too slow, or what comes back is too brittle, like it just breaks too easily. So this time I was like, okay, I'm not doing it like I did it. The one that I had a lot of problems was with the Japanese, the Edo city one I did. I had these hanging lanterns.
Yeah.
And I put lights in them, printed them out, and a lot of people reported that after a while the wiring inside would come loose. So I was like, all right, forget it. We're not doing that again. And people were breaking the lanterns and things like that, man. It does, Duarte. Just for you, it'll come with figures. Just for him, it'll come with figures.
Right. Awesome. Blind box figures. Yeah, mini figures.
Blind box figures. That's right. What's
up, Duarte?
It might come with a beautiful...
a Sentinel.
Beautiful,
there you go.
wobbly Sentinel.
Now you're going to show... You want to show this off? You have a camera?
Yeah.
Before we do that, can we go to the chat real quick?
Sure, yeah.
I want to check with you, make sure it's okay. I'll take that as a yes.
Yes. Go ahead, man. Go.
All right. I'm just messing with you. Articulated Ninja reviews. Where's my Ninja button? There it is. What's going on, Ninja? He says, what's up, everybody? What's up, everyone? Did 78 show off his big thing yet? That's what we're doing right now. Got some feedback going there.
Yes, all right. I got the... Yeah, there we go. Because I got to go on the phone to show the dial, right? I got to go mobile.
Zakanen says the corridor is amazing.
Thanks, man.
B-Rad Forever, part of the replay squad, but wanted to drop in right quick to show some love. Thanks, B-Rad Forever, man. Appreciate you. Boncho's here. What's up, Boncho? He says LP was waiting for the baby oil special. Yeah, I was.
Boncho. My man, Boncho. Hey, guy.
Scuba Pete posted a link to your Instagram, and that's where someone can contact you to order.
Oh, yeah. That's right. It's just their DMs. I don't have a website.
So his Instagram link is pinned in the chat now. Thank you, Scuba, for that. The Titan wants to know, will it fit on top of the Musk?
No, it won't. It won't. The Musk is bigger, man. That Musk is huge.
Yeah, it's like if you get the ultimate Musk, it's like 4 feet long. It's nutty.
Insane, man.
Yeah, I'm getting one.
And they made the street wider. Oh God, Omar.
I think he did. Yeah, is it Wall XD compatible?
I guess it is. You could put walls in the background.
You could,
because and then you could put it like slightly out of focus, and it'll look good.
Mython the Python, thank you for the super chat, man. He says, from someone who owns one of 78 Points dioramas, he makes quality stuff. You won't regret the purchase. Yeah, absolutely. Which one did Mython get? Probably the corridor.
He got the bodega.
Oh, the bodega. That one was nice. Yeah. I should have. Thank you, Mython. And then Henrock, he says 112 scale baby oil needs 78. Make it happen.
What?
Yeah. I don't know. All right.
You could print those. You could print little.
You could. Yeah. They probably have them at Hobby Lobby. They're like $25.99 each. All right. Let's take a look at this.
All right. There we go.
The phone cam. Oh, that is nice.
All right. Let me mute this. All right. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Why is it going? Why? Sorry, I'm going through. It seems I'm going through the microphone of the. Oh well. There we go. All right, we'll keep it silent. There we go.
I can hear you just
Hear you
fine.
just
I
fine?
just so what I did is I muted your computer, so your phone is good.
Okay,
Good.
cool. Thanks, man. There we
Yep.
go. All right. So that's I mean that's a 112. That's the Sentinel figure there.
Yep.
And that's the scale of it. So it's big. And when I mentioned like everything's loose, like everything just comes up, you know. You can reconfigure it however way you want. Yeah, and I mentioned the lights. So if you put a light behind there.
Awesome.
Right. And then if you even want to do a light in there, you can.
In where? Oh yeah. Oh nice.
So you can get that skylight glowing as well if you want. Which
I like that it shines through the windows and not through the actual wall itself, because sometimes
so you can see in here like it's black. I have to paint it black to do that. Yeah.
That's good.
So like if you put a purple light in there, it goes purpley. It's pretty cool.
Hey, KJ's calling you out. He said you need to get your shit together.
I know, fucking hell, KJ.
KJ, co-host on the Highly Posable podcast.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So the materials, everything's foam, predominantly foam. These things you can see, these little like metal rods that are just glued together. So there is a stability there. So let me get Spidey. He could fit in there and stand there.
Very nice.
Yeah. Day drinking.
Yes.
Yeah.
The best.
Everything's loose.
I did have a question from the Titan. The Titan, did I lose it? I might have lost it. He wants to know if there's any way to buy this outside of Instagram. Maybe he doesn't have Instagram or something.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess you could email me. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to put your email address out there, or?
Yeah, I'll type it in. I'll message it.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, everything. Sorry, the camera, the iPhone camera is making that white, but it's actually pretty purple in real life. I don't know why.
Either way, I mean, just the options here. You can.
But
set
yeah,
this
that's
up.
the thing, you know. So, and everything's loose. You know, everything it's just the wall. Now, again, in terms of packing and storage, you can see that's the size of the old one there.
Yeah.
This is considerably bigger, and most people won't have a bookshelf this tall, so this actually, just through fiction, it's 2 pieces.
Genius.
So you can do that.
Yes.
And you do that, and you just put it on a bookshelf.
There you go. Options. That's what we want.
So it
Quality
should be easy
and
to
options.
store. Yeah, I mean, most guys that don't put it into a display cabinet, they keep the box that I ship it in, and they just store it in the box.
Right. Yeah. Cool. What's that city backdrop? Is that just something you printed, or that's a poster you bought?
Yeah,
somewhere?
It's from a Batman comic.
Okay.
You can see I've badly photoshopped Gotham City.
All right.
I flipped it. I don't know why I flipped it, but I did. I don't know why. And yeah, it's just a print.
Lyle Convoy says, so where do I get one? So I pinned his Instagram in the chat here, and you just DM him, and you can order one directly through him. Oh, and he dropped out. Because he removed his iPhone.
Sorry, there you go. Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah, DMs. Here, I'll type the.
You gonna type your
email in the chat.
Your email.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Good.
Can I do that? Can I do that? Is that gonna, or is it gonna get blocked?
Yes. Me or one of the mods can approve it, I believe.
Okay.
Back to the chat. J Creations New York is here. What's up, man? Thanks for the tater chat. He says, I used 78's corridor on one of my recent photos. You are getting pure quality. Yeah, check out J Creations Instagram for those pictures. They are really good.
The price. So the deluxe set is $300. Okay. Yeah, and the shipping is $150. I am Indonesia. I use DHL, so it gets to you in about 3-4 days, depending on your location. If you're in a big city like in LA, it sometimes is there in less than 48 hours. I don't know how
it's
they do
crazy. DHL is nuts, dude. Right? When I get something from Japan, DHL, sometimes it's like the day after tomorrow, and it arrives.
Right, exactly. I don't know how they do it. Like, yeah. I'm literally like still packing, and someone's like, "I got it." I'm like, "How?" Anyway, but there's some guys out there who they have remote addresses, so it may take a bit more.
I question the validity of this statement from Omar V. He says, "I just sent the payment through PayPal. 78, send me the deluxe."
Omar.
He also claims to have sent $100 super chat that he wants a refund for. He does that. So I don't know. KJ wants a review sample, like Costco. Just go through Costco, get a sample. You just get a chunk of the dial. You get one brick from that wall.
You get one brick.
Yeah.
There was a guy that sold he made bricks. Remember that guy? I don't know. He still has a website, I think.
Really?
Loose bricks. Yeah, loose actual cast bricks.
Oh, is that mini materials?
Yeah, mini materials. They're still going. Someone brought them up the other day.
It's actual like brick and concrete. Like they have mini molds and they pour concrete on them. They're Nerd Zoic is selling them on his store.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're still going. I'm impressed, man.
You can buy like a pallet of cinder blocks and it's great. Yeah. Let's see here. My buddy Sal sent me a bag of 1/12 scale cinder blocks, and even though they are made out of cement, they're so small they're very brittle, So I dropped one on the floor. I have hardwood floor in here. I dropped one on the floor and it broke. But then you just have damaged cinder blocks, like you got one figure smashing a cinder block over another figure's face. You can do that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's always fun to do that. Smash a cinder block.
Yeah, so the deluxe is $300.
Anyway, you should have said anyway. Moving on.
And the standard is $230. I think $230 plus $125 shipping. Anyway, hit me up in DMs. And I'll let you know how the procedure. I've only like I said, I only got like 5 or 6 more slots, and that's it. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And
one more time.
UNC, that's right. The logo is the Evan Heckox font or throwback font. 2 chocolates logo. That's right.
Sorry. There we go. No, it's okay. One more time because I think there was a delay.
Oh, my bad.
No, it's okay. The price on the standard set is,
I think it's $230. Yeah, $230 for the standard and $300 for the deluxe.
For the deluxe,
plus shipping.
Okay.
Yeah,
gotcha. $150 shipping via DHL. Yeah. And before, I know you said we already said it a few times, but that's from Indonesia, and this is big.
All the way out on the other side of the world. Yeah.
Yeah.
Indonesia now, if you are at Legions Con in November, I'll bring this thing behind me, and I'm going to bring the prototype of the rooftop. This guy is going to Legions Con.
Wow, that's cool. How tall is that thing?
That's 4 foot tall, 3 foot wide. I don't know where you're going to put this. Whoever gets this, I don't know where you're going to put this thing.
You'll have some psychopath that has room for it. People bought the Cat Slayer from Super 7, and that thing is
exactly right. That's why I was like, Cat Slayer. All right, let's do it.
Yeah,
that's the new Legends figure there.
Oh, that's that new Taskmaster.
Yeah. Taskmaster. Yeah. This thing is huge.
All right, again, hit him up on Instagram. The link is in the chat, pinned there. And did you put your email in the chat?
I did somewhere. Yeah.
Okay. If one of the mods can pin that, for anyone that doesn't have Instagram, Hey, what's up, jerk? What's going on? All right, so there it is, the Rooftop 2 Dio. I'm just saying, I hope you add on to it, because my plan here is I'm getting rid of this cheap futon that I have, because all the video games and the TV went up in my kid's room, because he's a streamer now. He's streaming video games. So,
well, he did take one of your hobbies.
I don't game.
No, but you're streaming. I mean, look, we were literally doing it right now, right? It's like, oh, my dad. Of course, what does your dad do? Oh, he's a streamer.
When I offer him help, I'm like, hey, you want me to help you set up the stream, or he's like, no, Dad, I got it. I'm like, fine, okay. But anyway, so I'm getting rid of this stupid futon I got over here, and I'm building a 4x8 table, and I'm gonna put a 112 City on it, and the one that I'm getting from you is gonna be the start of that.
Word. Awesome, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be huge. And hopefully it's gonna be cool. But I want you to continue to add dials to your portfolio that I can buy and add on to my massive 112 City.
Yeah, so there's a couple cats like Will Flow, Handrock, who've been buying for the last few years, and they've literally got cities,
Yeah.
They've made blocks and stuff, and it's even like the turtles thing, it kind of fits in. It's just a different kind of building in a city, which you have, right? You got the weird looking buildings, the old ones, the trashy ones.
Yeah,
I'll give you a trashy building as well.
Well, I already have a couple NECA dials. But the NECA dials that I have will be filler. I have 2 of the city dials. They'll be filler until I get more really good ones. Spudsville, right in Ryan's toy room. Yeah. Thanks, G-Force. All right, let me see what I got started here. I got through all these. Cool. All right, you want to talk some toy news before we? Yeah.
Well, there's some questions I just want to address. So
sure, let's go. Yeah, absolutely.
Hal Jordan asks, "Do I do commissions?" I don't. I don't advertise commissions. The reason being is it's always disappointing when someone goes, "Oh, it's not what I expected." So by doing it like this is what you get. Everyone gets the same thing. And it's like a product, right? So that's the main reason. Yeah. The other thing is production and things like that. It's easier to do batches than one commission. So I leave it to the other cats out there to do commission work. I'm booked. Table pay, everything done for Legion's Con. Table 59 Ninja, and Mython. So yeah, I'll see some of the dudes out there. Yeah, I think that was it. There was a question. These are questions for you. What will you name the city? Potatoes. I don't know. Potato City.
Well, Spudsville was pretty good, but I don't know.
Spudsville.
I have not given that any thought. But it's got to have room for the ramen toy bread car. It's got to have room for one of my Vanguards that I'm going to customize into a shield vehicle.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I want this big like Sentinels and AIM and Hydra all fighting, big Marvel display. Anyway.
Well, you're going to need a big road.
We're going to need a big road.
A big road thing.
Yeah.
Bases.
And then someone asked, where does my son stream? He is Striker, the first Striker with a Y. Striker, the 1ST on YouTube. He only has like 20 subs, and he's playing Mickey Mouse games. But yeah. All right. Anything else you want to answer? I don't. Vicalni says Potato City. How about Mashville? That's good. I don't know. I'll think about it. Spudsville. All right. You want to talk some toy news?
Yeah.
A few things came up this week, including this Jada Toys M. Bison. A simple repaint. It's a Big Bad Toy Store exclusive. But I love this line, and I'm all in for the Player 2 options.
This is like a Player 3, wasn't it? I can't. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. Right?
It's the Big Bad Toy Store exclusive, so probably it might be Player 3. But I mean, it's a simple repaint. I don't mind repaints. This line, I love the Jada Toys Street Fighter 2 line. And so yeah, no, I'm getting it for sure. How about you? You skipping the repaints?
So it's interesting because it's getting worldwide distro, right? So this is an exclusive. So to get this out to me, it costs a considerable amount. You know, this is not a $25 figure. This is going to be pushing like $55-$60 to get to me.
Oh,
so
even with,
you know,
so the $4 pilot.
The pilot, there's no $4 shipping
Yeah.
for international, man. No,
I mean, couldn't
no,
you
no,
call
no.
and be like, listen, I'm getting like 50 figures in this pile of loot. Can't you, you know?
No.
All
And
right.
then yeah, so we'll see. Because this is a pre-order, right? So we don't know when it's not in stock, right?
It says pre-order, but it says shipping October 2024.
Well, maybe if I can do something for November, maybe, because that's when I'll be in the States. Maybe I'll do something.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah, Legion's Con.
that's cool.
Oh man, this weekend is Joe Lanta, and I'm missing out. And it, like, every announcement made, it's like it makes me more upset that I'm not going. I should have gone. That should have been the one I went to. Oh well, it's all good. So yeah, M Bison. Which one do you got? Is that the second version of Player One in soft goods?
No,
It's the
it's
first
the
one.
first version
Yeah.
in soft goods. I do recommend that little GPS slot on eBay. He even gives you the writing on his belt.
That's cool.
It's pretty cool. That's pretty
That
cool.
pretty much turns it into a Mezco.
Exactly right.
No, that's great. I mean, better articulation, but that's a GPS slot, Gee.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I haven't gotten anything GPS slot. Which,
In a
by the way,
while,
for those
right?
that don't know, GPS slot is a seller on eBay that does soft goods for action figures. I used to get a bunch of stuff from them, but it's been years. But you know, the quality was kind of hit and miss with them. But that looked really
That's right.
nice.
Yeah, they're very nice. It's very. It fits very well. It covers all the plastic. Yeah. And one thing I do recommend: just hit the figures with a matte coat. If you can buy a matte spray, it really helps the figures. They're a bit shiny.
Yeah. Cut down on that shine. Hal Jordan says, hold on, that's not what he said. He said, Ninja's going to be guest of honor at Legion's Con. Oh,
Pew pew. Pew pew.
Yep. All right. So there's M Bison, and then there was. Are you into Motu at all?
Not really. A little bit.
Yeah, me
like
neither.
as a kid, I had a lot of it, you know. And then
Yeah. Not me. I was just not into it. Now, what about 118? Do you do any 118?
Not anymore. I mean, you know, when we were kids, it was all 118, but not anymore.
Not even the Joy
No.
Toy stuff?
Oh man, this was tempting, right?
Dude,
They
isn't
look
it?
so good. They look so good.
I
God,
swore
man.
off 118 scale.
Yeah.
Probably.
And the turtles just dropped, and it's a weird
years
thing.
ago?
Like it's Asia first.
Yeah.
So the stores here, like I'm getting the WhatsApp messages, new stock this week, and it's the sets here, and it's like, oh man.
Now this is like this is obviously a take of the last Ronin foot soldiers, but it's kind of got their own spin to it. These look awesome. I really wish these were in 112. That's the only thing keeping me from getting them because I have nothing that this would go with. I didn't get. Are the turtles even out yet from Joy Toy? Do you know?
Well, in Asia, yeah, they're here. They're hitting stores now.
Right.
They're doing.
Okay.
I don't know what it was. Is it a licensing thing? But like the turtles, they have to write Asia exclusive.
Oh,
Like if you notice that, and then the stores that are getting it in the States or in Europe or the import kind of stores,
yeah.
yeah, it's not going through regular distro. Now, is that normal for Joy Toy? I don't know. I don't know how Warhammer's done overseas.
You
Things like
can
that.
get the Warhammer stuff on Big Bad here, so I don't know.
Yeah. This should I don't know. But the Rocksteady and Bebop looked amazing, right?
Yeah.
Those were the two that I was like, oh damn, they look really good.
Of all the ones I've seen, these foot soldiers are like the coolest ones. I love the look of this. These are 118 scale. 118, so like 4-inch, 3 3/4, somewhere around there. But man, they look cool, and they come with a lot too. I don't know what these run. I think the Joy Toy Warhammer stuff is like $40 a figure, pretty high. But from what I've heard, they're good quality, and you get a ton of stuff with them. So Hey, Blue Serendipity, what's going on? Thanks for the tater chat. Did you need us to pick up anything at Jolana? We are getting to Georgia tomorrow night. Oh, I don't think so. No, I'm good. But thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see. We got Figure Fight Club. What's up, man? He says thanks, LP. Hey, no, thank you. Thanks for the super chat. And they just did their first podcast, Figure Fight Club, Toyamic Displays, over on Action Figure Alliance. That's the new show. That's the name of the channel too, Action Figure Alliance. And it was good. I watched about half. I'll catch the rest on replay because I had to do my own show. All right. But yeah, thanks for that super chat, man. All right, so we got this guy, and then they showed this badass shredder. Like this Joy Toy. Can't you just do it at 112? Can we get one of the third-party guys? Come on, give me a 112.
They do 112 as well. They do some 112.
What does Joy Toy do in 112?
They did these girls. Yeah,
really.
Multiple, but there's also a guy in one of them. But they
are
have
they
like
in
soft goods.
Articulated? Are they in Articulated Ninjas collection already?
I'm sure a couple are.
Yeah, I bet.
They did like a mechanic girl. They did the sniper girl. They did the girl in the maid's dress with all the weapons. They did a girl with cyberpunk not tentacle arms, but like robot arms. Sorry,
we're talking tentacles now. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I let that slip. My bad. That was last night. But yeah, 112. They do 112.
Okay. Says Warhammer prices all over. They range anywhere from 33 to 170. Holy hell! Most average 60 to 80. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Expensive
There's
stuff.
So many.
Are they thickies?
They're not that thick. They're actually quite slender.
This shredder is cool though. Anyway,
he's very cool. There you go. Figure Fight Club. They know. He knows what. There you go. He started a stream. He knows what he's talking about. 112 Frontline Chaos. That's the line.
That's the naked lady action figures you're
talking
about.
I didn't say there were naked ladies
with tentacles coming out of places.
I made a mistake. She had robot arm things on the back as a backpack, and she has a soft goods jacket, and she looks like a streamer.
This is a family show. 78.
It is. Yo, Ninja had a stream the other day that got in trouble.
Wait, he had a stream? Really?
Yeah, he did a members only stream, and the whole thing was falling apart because of some images and YouTube algorithms like kicking everyone off and stuff.
Oh, I missed it. Damn it. I'll go back and check it out. Ninja says, anyone wants to argue about Mythic Legion's articulation?
Let's do it.
78 points table to debate.
Let's go.
Come on.
Go. 2011 articulation.
You know no one's going to say anything to your face. You know how that goes.
Hopefully they'll be day drinking at the table. At table 59, they'll be day drinking.
Lots of that. KJ Smith says, in the name of science.
That's right. You see? I'm slowly. They understand. But these guys look so good, man.
I really want these.
Foot soldiers, they look badass, right?
Yeah.
And,
I mean, NECA did the Ronin foot soldiers that look very similar to this, and those are cool. I got a couple of those. But man, Joy Toy knocking it out of the park for the 118 fans. I mean, I was gonna bring up Demo Man, but who cares? It's a Motu not classic, Motu Origins, which no one even likes that. It's a horrible line. Motu is a horrible IP. He-Man sucks. It's like the worst, dude.
They do this, right? They do this as well. I blame them for this thing. I blame them for this. I'm like, why?
Okay, that is so frustrating. Now let me tell you something.
What is this?
It's not a cost issue because putting a ball joint there, giving him a ball joint is the same amount of parts as that swivel.
This little piece of
instant love handles. I know. I don't get it. Like that was a new body. Just tool it the right way. like every G.I. Joe. You're already doing it, Hasbro. They're already doing it.
It's always that they take a step forward and a step back. I just don't get it.
I know. It is frustrating. So I don't care about the Halloween kids. But
the NECA just dropped they started their convention, right?
Yes.
That Halloween, the Brian Coopers or whatever, they're really popular right now. This is cool.
I know.
This is cool.
So they're going so deep into the movie that they're doing characters that I don't remember. I mean, wasn't he just kind of there in the background? Or?
Yeah, he's doing like a Stan Lee kind of thing, right?
Yeah. This is layered. Yeah. But I guess this went up for pre-order today, and I missed it. But I'm kind of okay with missing it. It is cool.
The only thing is, like, I understand it's from the movie, but because they did Kirby in the animated, the comic book Mirage style,
yeah,
it'd be really cool to get Eastman and Laird as characters as well in that. Even though I know they don't appear in the book, but that'd be really cool.
Well, I mean, maybe they'll do it.
Yeah, they
like money. I mean, they have a lot of money already. They already have a lot of money, but I could see him being like, "Oh, we could use a little bit more money." So NECA, hit us up. Let's make some figures. But yeah, so the Garbage Man. Oh, Snap says, I heard he was edited out of the scene. It was a deleted scene. Oh, okay. That makes sense. He does kind of look like Inigo Montoya, Zakanan. Absolutely. Yeah. Mike Honcho head. True. With the porn stash. Omar says doing too much. I don't know. Yeah, when they have to go to figures that I guess weren't in the movie, that's fine. People will buy it. The fans will want it, right?
They will. Yeah, this one.
The diehards will want it. I'm okay missing this. And then
did you get the Alf?
Next week it'll be at Walmart, and I'll be like, "Oh, hey, look at that!
Yeah, it looks good."
There's a Garbage Man.
Comes with a plastic bag.
I should get that for the sewer lid. That's the way I think. Anyway. All right. We're caught up. Short show tonight, guys. Even though my original plan doing a Wednesday show was always 1 hour. They usually go over. But short show, channel members, again, I announced it earlier, but there's no after show tonight. The after show will be this weekend. Going to do a box breaking again. It seemed like you guys really liked that, and it was kind of fun. So let's do that on Sunday.
Do you scream? Do you shout "Let's go" when you pull something?
Do I shout "Let's go"
when you get a good card?
I will. I mean, we were doing hologram parties. You know what that is?
Remember back in when the first Marvel cards and all that were coming out, and they had the holograms, and you could
I pulled a hologram card. We had a party.
You could cheat. You could cheat at the comic store. You put the two packs together, and it literally was an extra card in the pack. And you could put them up to each other and touch, feel, and go, "Oh, that's got a hologram," and pull that.
You could put them together and touch?
Yeah. And one was bigger than the other. One had an extra card, so you could feel that ridge, that edge, that little bump. Yeah.
It's almost like they docked together.
They docked. Yeah. They have to touch edge to edge, tip to tip. Just the tips. And then you can feel which one's bigger. And then you choose the bigger one because size does matter. And you get a free holo.
Apparently. Yeah. Thanks, 78, for coming on the show tonight.
Yeah, thanks for the IG, the thumbnail with the Diddy stuff, man.
That's good. I mean, it's topical. How do I make a thumbnail about a diorama funny? I was like, well, what's in the news? Right? We can make this show a freak off. Probably shouldn't.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
All
right. Thanks, 78.
Thanks, LP. Pew, pew.
Thanks, chat.
Thanks, chat. Thanks to everyone who supported. Thanks to the haters as well. Love you too.
Good night, everyone.
Room's starting to spin real fast. Because of gayness.